Well, hello, beautiful souls. Give yourself permission to not feel lazy if you're not being consistent in something every single day. Even when you're having those moments where you're like, okay, I really want to cut out sugar from my life, for example. Like I cut out sugar, I cut out gluten, I cut for years now, but it was doing it for a little bit and then you could call it failing. You could call it being lazy. You could call it just gapping out, not following through, but it's perfect. And here's why, because it gives you contrast. It's actually how my naturopath got me to change my diet was trying something for 3 days, tracking how you feel. It's about being conscious and not calling it a failure. You're playing with contrast. You're trying it, then you stop, then you try it, then you don't, then you try it. You can do this with in every aspect of your life. You can look at this and change your perception about this journey towards wellness in any regard. Okay, be kind to yourself. Yes, you're going to gap out, and that's okay. You are, it's a process, and it's about, again, paying attention to how you feel. So I'll use food again. So cutting out like peppers. I'm going to use peppers as the first example because it was so significant. Like eating them for the 3 days, you'd burp them up. Like hours later, you're tasting peppers. No, you're not supposed to be burping or having gut rot or bloating or all those things. So I would track it. Okay, then I'd go 3 days off and don't eat them and then go back on again. And then I'm burping again. I'm like, oh, there it is. This becomes so easily habitual for you to just start being conscious of what your body says when you eat something. And so here's what I did. I started a book on all the things that I checked. I created a wellness planner and it's so that you can track the date, your sleep, gratitude, your response. But let's start with food. Food and responses. Look, now it's so amazing how doing that actually lets you see and feel what is working, what is not. And you can do that with everything, again, like working out, your sleep, your everything. Just do it and then be conscious of how you feel. So now with this wellness planner, I'm thinking so many people are like, oh, I know I need to like drink more water and I know I need to have more better intentions. But you might be thinking, well, I'm never going to do this every single day. Well, let me tell you from experience, no, you don't. And again, there's that beautiful contrast. But what's amazing is if you actually have the intention every now and again, and you keep just even consistently trying again, you're creating a new pathway, new habits. And after 7 to 21 days, if you do stay consistent, it is now becoming you. And it's going to be impossible to not just naturally do it, because you'll be realizing how good it feels when you do. So I want to share with you. Look, you might be thinking, well, I'm supposed to have goals every day. Your goals can literally be, look, clarity, having intentions, and letting go. Clear intentions, like gratitude for the awakening, for time and angels and peace. Yeah, time with my angels. Look, when I'm tracking, if I'm eating salads and rice and look at these things, they are good. More carbs are helping. And I was doing good with all these little things like drink water, do yoga, connect with friends, go to nature. Be in silence, just be. Watch my video about that. Have fun. What is fun to you? And are you breathing deeply? And choosing just joy and peace. Look, sometimes it could be, I want to show you a day where I didn't really track. It's not consistent. This is the thing. The coolest part I learned is that I have personally, during the moon cycle, like as we get closer to the full moon, I notice that's when I gap out and I do a lot more like not staying consistent with intentional daily, like I'm just in the flow, I'm in meditation, I'm with my angels, and I can reflect back and see how it's going completely in line with astrology and the energy, and how fun is that to see. You know, it's all about just for today. That's why I called this planner just for today, because here's where we get our power, and we can celebrate. If you do something different just for today, Perfect. You did great. That's all it takes is every day to have one little intention met, and knowing that just by having the focus on these new things is creating these pathways, is creating these habits, is creating this new you, this new life. So if you're interested, you can get a copy of this. I learned how to publish it on Amazon. I'll leave the link it's in the description on my channel, and I'll put it in the video here too. I believe I can do that. And I want you to subscribe, leave a comment or a question if you are learning how to let go of the pressures that we put on ourselves as we're gaining wellness in mind, body, soul, and spirit. This is such a journey. There's so many layers. So be kind to yourself and know that every time you learn something new and you give it a try, even if it's for a little bit and then you quit, okay, try again, bring it back. And just every time be conscious of the contrast, and you will start to see, I promise, this is how I'm living consistently in it now. Because when people say like, oh, I'm so sorry you can't eat this, it has sugar, or it has, I'm just like, that is fine. I could choose to eat that and feel like crap for the next week because I have done it. And now, because I've done it so many times, I'm going to choose not to. And I'm really excited about it. And don't you feel bad? I feel bad for you because I know how your gut's going to feel for the next week, and you're choosing it. But by all means, enjoy, no judgment. I was there too. So it's a journey. It really is. And it takes time, like planting a seed. It doesn't grow overnight, but as you water it, every time you're giving it a little bit of love, and it's not necessarily every day, is it? Could be every couple of days. Perfect. It's that consistency in that regard where you just hold an intention that you're going to try again, and keep working at it until it becomes bloomed into true, authentic wellness. It is from the inside out. I promise you. I'm living it, and it's possible, and it's wonderful. One moment at a time. Just for today. Much love. Just for today, I'm wishing you all the best clear intentions towards your own wellness, whatever that looks like for you. And may it be so easy, so filled with grace and ease as you feel that striking intention from your God center calling you to take time for it, even if it's just for today. Much love. Subscribe, leave a comment or a question. Much love.